Good morning, March 1st, 2021. Yeehaw. So, as the energies are flitting and doing all kinds of stuff, many of us are feeling in the void, like we're in a stall position. We're in neutral. We're not going forward, we're not going backwards, and we're wondering what the heck is going on. So instead of being concerned with what is going on, how about being more concerned with what's happening in your container, your physical container? And ask your multitude of spiritual guides to assist you. And be patient for the answers, because it's not instantaneous, it's a process. And see what's coming to you. So if you're hearing a lot of frequencies and pitches in your ears, close your eyes and see if you can just tune into them. And ask, is one of them your unique vibrational signature? Is it the energy coming in, switching around, and you're hearing multiple tunes in your ears? And if that's the case, how do you allow it to vibrate gracefully throughout your body without it being annoying and frustrating? Because it's the unknown and we want answers in our 3D logical brain, and none of this is 3D logical. Some of you may be seeing signs or symbols in the air or on the ceiling or in the sky, or physically seeing them or sensing them. Just know that they're activation symbols for the universe, but also maybe uniquely to you. So the last couple weeks, I've been getting like a rectangular type square and like a card size square. And it's had a multitude of things in it, and it passes very quickly, so I'm unable to draw it. So yesterday, I sat in a chair and I looked out at the sky and I said, bring the symbol back. And so this time they brought it back, and it's kind of like, it's like this rectangle, and it had this little, like a line across it, and then it had this little squiggly thing up. Whereas a few days before that, it had like the outline of a woman's face and the hair turned up, but no facial descriptions. And then it had circles in it, but it will go by very quickly, and it can be different colors. So instead of getting frustrated, I just say, thank you. Thank you. Because I'm just so grateful to see all of it. So just understand that if you can just hone in on just little things, just little subtle things that are occurring around you, you'll begin to see that the universe is bigger than you ever thought. And that's pretty big. But there's so much help here right now to nudge us and awaken us and bring us together with other people who are of like minds. I know for me, it's been extremely lonely and very solo, and very few people I can discuss with And the people that I used to be able to talk to are not on the same vibration I am, and basically disconnected. You know, it's like whoever I was talking to a year ago, I am no longer talking to. And instead of looking at that as oh my God, what happened? I'm like, they're on one vibe and I'm on another. And if we're meant to come back together, we will come back together. If we're not, we're not. So there'll be more people on that path in the same vibration that I am. So if it means I don't have a lot of phone calls or social life, that's okay. That's just the way it is right now. And it's really, you're in that marinating prep time as things begin to break open here pretty soon, and you'll be able to come out and meet new people and have more gifts, or honed in on the gifts that you have, more memory coming in. So just be patient with it. I always say, if patience was for sale, that's where my money would go. Because I want that human instant gratification, and I can get frustrated, and I can literally have a 2-year-old temper tantrum sometimes and give myself a lockjaw and a stiff neck because I'm like, like that. But that serves no purpose. That harms me. So one thing is for sure, is the sun's going to come up and the sun's going to go down. And you've got that day, like today, to take a few minutes and hone in on what is happening around you. And it's fun when you can take some sensories out of it, like your eyes and your ears. So I'll wear earplugs. Sometimes I'll put on a mask that literally covers my eyes, so that what I see is more direct versus shadows or overcast from windows or lighting. And then it takes the sound out. So then I'm listening to my breathing, listening to my heartbeat, tuning into the vibrations coming through and around me. And am I fully connected in my body? Do I need to ground my feet a little bit more? Am I tense in certain areas? How do I breathe and relax that? And just be aware and come into that place of, I'm safe, there's no incoming, and I have a lot of support and help. So take it day by day and be in those moments and develop and hone in those skills, and be okay with being physically separated from other people, and know that a lot more light is coming. Tune into programs that enhance that, meaning other healers out there that are putting out videos that are uplifting. They're not talking about the currency. They're not talking about who's got to come back politically. They're not talking about they're in the know of this or that, because that's 3D bullshit. What's going to happen here on the surface is going to happen, and you've got to prepare yourself as a healer to be above that and be in a whole different dimension. And then your clairvoyance, your clairaudio, your clairsentient, all your clairs will start coming online. So you got to let your guides know which one you want to develop and maybe focus on that one. So like this past year, I wanted to focus more on my sight. So every day I walked and went to places, and I sat and I focused in on a spot in the sky. I softened my eyes, and I expected to have visitors. And in the beginning, it was a little overwhelming because at first nothing was happening as fast as I wanted it to happen. And then when it did happen, I'm like, I don't understand. What was that? Where? To the point where you get like, hey, I see you. You see me. We have a connection. And when we're ready to take it to the next level, it'll go to the next level. So hone in on one of the skills that you feel like you maybe already have. And note the others will open up when they're ready. Don't push it. Just be fully present, fully aware of your physical body and where you are in the universe. And be A-okay. Because you are developing whether you realize it or not. And it's really at the pace that you're setting and how much time you're spending on it. Because this is about learning how to focus on the spiritual world as priority, not on the physical world as priority. So there's a little flip going on there. So as you are working through your physical day, put in your calendar book, I need 5 minutes of spiritual work. And I don't care if that's a long walk, what it is. And just make the time to tune in to the frequencies in the ears, what you're seeing in your insight, and what you're seeing in your outsight. How's your breath? How's your physical body feel? Is it tight, twisted, locked up? That's something I have to work on all the time, is just that tenseness that I get, and have to remind myself to breathe. So do yourself a favor. Stay in the day. Stay in the moment. Stay away from all the who's in the know, who's got the intel, what's up. It's not what you're here for. All right? If you need coaching sessions, spiritual sessions, I do a multitude of Reikis, intuitive healing, those kinds of things. I'm happy to have a session with you. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, and share. And see you on the next video. Bye.